Okay, so I don't usually film workouts on this channel anymore. I used to, but not as much anymore. But tomorrow, I have an 800-meter time trial to start off my workout, and then I'll be doing some timed fartleks, and then acting as a pacer for a 1-mile time trial for some of the other Davidson area running team people. But for the 800-meter, which I'm going to do as a separate activity, I'm going to change into a whole different kit. I'll have these Adidas split shorts on. I'm going to be wearing my Injinji toe socks. I'll have a Davidson area running team reckless running singlet, but I'm going to be using these guys, which I haven't used in a while. Some of you may remember this shoe. This is the New Balance FuelCell 5280. 5280, of course, being 5,280 feet in a mile. It is a shoe specifically designed for the road mile. Why am I not using spikes on this track? Because the Davidson track is closed to the public for resurfacing now, so the only tracks available to us are asphalt tracks, so pretty much a road surface. So I'll be using pretty much a road miler shoe for the rest of my ultimate runner training. But then for my warm-up and for the fartlek part and for the cool down, I'm going to be in the Puma DV8 Nitro Elite 2, and I'm also going to change into this pacer shirt since I'll be pacing people. But yeah, I'm excited to run in these guys again. It's been at least a couple of years, and they probably only have a total of like 10 or 15 miles on them all together. All right, got the 5280s on. Gonna get some strides in. Three, two, one, go. Okay, so you forget how hard an 800 is when you haven't run one in a while. That's the first time I've run a straight up 800 that was not part of a greater meet like Ultimate Runner. It actually was not my fastest 800. It was about 1 second slower than I did at Ultimate Runner last year. But time trials are usually usually slower than races anyway. So I'm all right with that. I think I might do better at Ultimate Runner. Went through the 200 in about 35 seconds, and I went through the 400 in 72 seconds. And you know, the first lap is always faster than the second lap in an 800, even if you're doing it right. I'm not sure what my 600 split was, but I know I finished in 2:27. Which I figured I was going to be somewhere between 2:24 and 2:30, hopefully under 2:30. I was under 2:30, so under a 5-minute pace. So that's good. On that asphalt track, I had the New Balance FuelCell 5280, and it is awfully fun to run in if you're going, you know, close to that 5-minute pace. I think I've heard people say it's best for, you know, 5:30 pace and faster, 5:30 per mile and faster. And I could agree with that. I've actually run a PR 5K in this shoe, and my PR 5K was at a 5:40 pace, and that was about 5 years ago, or however long ago. I don't know if it was 5 years ago, but it was when this shoe first came out. And I think a 5K at that pace is about as far as I could take this shoe. There's actually a good amount of fuel cell under here, but the fact that there's nothing to the upper, and look at that arch there, you know, you really don't want to be on that for a long amount of time, especially if you have a flexible arch. But this Dyno Grip outsole is awesome. They used to have that on the RC Elite V1, and that was one of my favorite parts about that shoe, and it just grips. I've used this at Ultimate Runner on a rubber track before, and it works almost as well, if not as well, as spikes. Come to think of it, I don't know if I will wear my spikes or this for Ultimate Runner. Maybe I'll bring both. I actually have another option coming in the mail, which might be coming today, so stay tuned. So yeah, very specialty shoe, designed for the road mile. I think if you're quick, you could take it to a road 5K. If you're brave, you could go beyond 5K. I think there was one Japanese marathoner who used this for the marathon. I guess if you're running your marathon at faster than 5:30 pace, why not? But yeah, for any kind of paved surface that's, you know, MD, 800 to 3,000 meters, maybe stretching to 5K, this is a fun shoe. Other than that, you know, keep it in the closet. Like I said, I've had this for years, probably have less than 15 miles on it. Yeah, after that, hung around, stuck around while a lot of the Davidson area running team crew, there's the air conditioner, were doing their 1 mile time trial, and I acted as a pacer for that, for the 6-minute group, and I came in at 5:59, pushed one or two people ahead of me, which was good. All right, so thanks for hanging out in my workout. There are gonna be a couple more videos coming in short order this next week or two. So don't forget to like, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications.